We are on the sidelines of a shoulder, rather, of a two-lane highway. So I am videoing our introduction to the Badlands National Park with Susan in there as my person to kick off this Tuesday, June 30th. The year is half over today. Well, apparently 44 East, which connects Rapid City to the visitor center of the National Park, Badlands National Park, just goes through a little finger of the park. So that introduction we did before was just a narrow little piece for a few miles, because now we're out in the Buffalo Gap National Grassland taking pictures. So we're still about 20 miles from the visitor center. We'll talk to you then. We are at the Ben Rifle Visitor Center, the Badlands National Park. About to go learn what kind of drive around things we can do today. Where are we?
We're at Badlands National Park overlook.
And it is bad. Look at all that gorgeous rock. And that's just the half of it. Not even half. So this is reminding me of some of the things I used to walk out on when I was a younger man.
It is.
I don't think I'm gonna slide left and right so you can kind of see the dimensionality.
With age comes wisdom.
Maybe. With youth comes foolishness. But that's very tempting to go just walk right out there on that little sliver. 'Cause it does go down on both sides. Susan pointed out this little section is just beautiful. The way the light's hitting them. Zoom in a little tighter. And there it is with both of us, and I'm in my silly hat.
Keeps your heads from being somewhere.
Exactly. It's beautiful. What's the advantage of sitting down low to take a perspective picture?
You can get grasses in the foreground.
Oh, the grass in the foreground.
And puts perspective for you.
Gotcha.
Keeps everything from just looking tiny and far away.
Nice. Advice you can use.
And it puts the horizon up higher in your photo, which I like.
There's where I just left Susan a few minutes ago. And I found a really fat-fingered hoodoo. It comes out here and does go way down to the right. Way down in front of me. And way down to the left. So not nearly as thin as that other one, but it does feel shaky. So beautiful. These lands are bad. And standing out here, I see my bride, who has voluntarily come out and taken some pictures of me. There she is. Beautiful bride. Where are we?
About to do the door trail. Just a hop, skip, and a jump from the overlook where we were at. Actually, these are the mountains that we were looking at in the distance.
They are indeed.
Spires, not mountains, spires.
Spires. Very pointy spire. Pointy. Giants. And then we have these little flathead things. I guess they're called hoodoos. Badlands in the days when the oreodonts, there's your word of the day, oreodonts walked the land. The rock layers before you were not rock, but were a muddy bottom of the stream bed. Over time, these sediments hardened into thick horizontal bands of grayish red stone that you see here. Thin ribbons of rock called clastic dikes slice vertically through the horizontal layers around you. composed of a harder substance than the surrounding buttes. The clastic dikes erode at a slower pace, and they can take on the appearance of a spine running through the strata. They're big. In case you were wondering, the Oreodont was the most common mammal fossil found here. Dog-sized to pig-sized herbivores. Interesting. Susan is going to walk out there in the middle of all that, and I'll get a picture and maybe a little video of her when she gets to her final destination, final resting spot. Oops, she's coming back up. There she is in her final destination. Soaking it all in.
Did you get it?
Still working the video. I did the photos already. Okay, put them up one more time. There, she's reading the last sign, and we'll head on, and this will be the end of the Door Trail. Where are we?
We're at Window.
Window Trail. We did Door, and this is Window. We got two more up in this area near the north entrance to the park.
Pretty cool.
How cool is it?
Pretty. It's
Pretty cool. That's exactly how.
I'm surprised they didn't come.
This is amazing.
I think they were kind of cutting corners on us.
It's only about 87 degree decline.
Yeah, I think it's at 100 feet, 150. I'm terrible with feet. But deep.
I'd guess about 100 feet. About the size of an Oak Ridge water tower. And there's people climbing up. Even people way up there climbing up. Whew, it's a canyon. This is about halfway up the Notch Trail, which we are going to probably stop here and maybe come back in a day or two, but plenty of beauty here. Saw a couple birds up there, not sure I'm going to be able to zoom in on them well. They're in a little squabble of some kind. There they are. What you fighting about, birds? There they went. Still fighting even over there. This is Castle Trail, heads to Saddle Pass and Fossil Trail, 6 miles out to Castle. We are not going to do this today. We might do part of it when we come back another day this week. But some interesting looking hoodoos out there, different colors. That one's kind of reddish. Susan's going to mosey on down there and just take a picture of that sign and get a little more information about the trail. We are at the Cliff Shelf Nature Trail. It's about 8 or 9/10 of a mile. Not sure if we're going to do the whole thing. We'll at least get started. I think people are finishing over there. And we'll be seeing closer views of those buttes. that is where we are headed, and we've decided to go ahead and do the whole thing.
Yeah.
We can do this. Yes, we can. The Badlands served as an oasis. Even though water is very scarce, the bowl-like cliff shelf where we're standing provides more moisture than commonly found in desolate land. Drawn to this spot for over a long time, humans have used this area for everything from ancient hunting grounds to modern lodges. There are remnants of campfires and broken bones. Cedar Pass Lodge was built in the 20s by Ben Millard. Millard Ridge, which is right here, beyond my wife, who's ducking, is named after Ben Millard, who donated his lodge grounds to the National Park Service when he passed.
Rock. Actually, I've done rock and I told him to, but he was very obliging. Yeah, I forced him. It was a nice little hike we did. Oh, man, early marriage, he was up every rock, every cliff. 39 years, and he has not fallen off a cliff yet.
And here is the beautiful view from upon said rock that was climbed at the request of the wife. And there is said wife. We have finished the loop. We're back where we started at the beginning of these buttes.
Buttes.
And there's this butte
The
too.
beautiful butte.
Beautiful butte view. That's the end of that trail. We are headed over to the Pinnacle entrance on the north side of this place, of the National Park, Badlands National Park. And Susan found this vista, which is downright amazing. I don't even know that it has a name, but there's just so many of these buttes, rock formations. They are just gorgeous. There's down on the right of me and down on the left of me. Beautiful. And the sun's approaching sunset, so we'll probably see some pretty sunset location here shortly. We are at a, what'd you call it, a fossil display?
Fossil exhibit.
Fossil exhibit. There's a boardwalk. It's about 400 yards. We're gonna do it. Bunny rabbit coming your way. Bunny rabbit coming your way.
Where? Bunny rabbit.
There you go.
Time for a scratch.
Off he goes into the grass. Here are all these mounds where these things are found. Susan is drinking in the data on the plaques around this fossil dig. I think this is the last display. Another no-named beautiful spot.
This is very dramatic, though.
Yeah, like right beside the road, it's down in this valley.
You get the clouds just coming right
It's raining on the horizon at Interior, South Dakota, the city of Interior. And look at this. It's like normally they jut up over the top of the ground. And here it's ditches below the ground level. And then there's the rain. Another pull off on the highway to just more amazing terrain. There's that rain on the horizon. This is gorgeous. See the green grass over there.
No road.
Susan's helping out somebody else by taking a photo for them. She took a good photo of them and went over to see if they had iPhones so she could airdrop it to her. Okay, so this may be getting old to our dozens of listeners or watchers, viewers, but this is just amazingly beautiful. Approaching sunset, rainstorm on the horizon. These little fingers that jut out, as you can see. Hopefully my moving left and right lets you see some of the dimensionality and the depth of these buttes. They're beautiful. Susan apparently had some difficulty getting the airdrop to work, so they had to go try again. So she's off doing that again. The aforementioned breathtaking views were at the White River Valley overlook. Taking more last pictures. Me too. We have a rainbow leading to a pot of gold out there. Can't stay focused on it because of the rain. I'm sure it's prettier here than what you're seeing on the video. We are at the Yellow Mounds Overlook. A lot of the fossil digs they did referred to being in the Yellow Mounds layer. These are very vividly yellow. I'm sure that's coming through with the dusty sunsets. There's a giant yellow mound. And another one. We believe we have stumbled upon some bighorn sheep. We were told, I think in our cave tour by the ranger there, who was answering all kinds of questions for us, that they are very hard to find in the Badlands and typically only come out early in the morning or right at sunset, and that is now, to feed. And I see a collar on there with an ID tag, so that one's being tracked. And obviously others have stopped with the traffic to try to capture this. So, enjoy the bighorn sheep. Meanwhile, the sunset has just lit up the sky. Gorgeously. They're moving in my direction.
Bighorn. Bighorn sheep.
Wow, look at that mountain climbing there. You can move pretty quickly. Meanwhile, the sunset continues to progress. No. It is now raining over in the direction of the sunset. Got two dramas going on here. Got the bighorn sheep and the sunset. There's a little baby on the cliff. Look at him right on the edge. Meanwhile, the one over here is laying down. Oh, there's two over there. Now we're up to 6. There's 2 of them side by side. One's looking at us, the other's licking his paws. Hooves. Baby's on the edge. How's he gonna get out of there? He's thinking about how to go straight down.
Where is he?
Halfway up that rock. Like on the
Oh,
wall.
I see him.
Yeah.
You go.
He's thinking.
He's like, I can do
He's
this.
like half step, back up, look left, look right. What's going on? How am I gonna get out of here? You can figure it out, dude. Okay, going back up. Okay, decided to go back up.
Yeah, it's past.
Oh, you're in safe territory. Back down to that shelf. He's going for it.
Oh, the baby.
Yeah.
Oh, you put the one on the other side of the. Do you see that one over there on the other side? Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah,
or the baby?
that's the baby.
The big one? No, the big one.
You see the big one down here, and the baby up there.
That's not the baby.
Yeah, the baby's on the cliff.
Oh, I thought the baby was down here.
No.
Wow. You go, little dude.
He's still thinking about it. He kind of almost goes, and then he pulls back.
Okay, wow. Give me a clip.
And there she goes, down the other side.
That was so fun.
Okay, they came out on the other cliff.
You have the video on that?
Yeah, I do.
That's crazy. Look at them. Guys are crazy.
Whoa, like one startled the other.
How do they do that?
Oh, that popped up.